Oh, Yoginer. Yogorino. I really screwed that up. Yogorino. Oh God, I should edit that. I know I've been doing a lot of directionless videos on the channel. For example, the last wandering around Tokyo in a district with no particular point, so I thought we would do something more directed, and I'm taking you guys out to the, from my area, local mega mall of Japan, which can be interesting because even the things that are the same here, say a Starbucks, are going to offer an entirely different selection of drinks that you can get because Japan loves to do seasonal stuff, not to mention all the weird stores that you'll find here, particularly like a store called Starvations for children. I'm not sure what the connection is there exactly, but it could be a lot of fun to tour around and you guys can see a little taste of Japan. What a lot of people are going to do on their weekends is come out here, especially in the countryside because they don't have the selection of the other amenities, and wander around to see what the mall's got to offer. So let's go check it out. To start our journey, we're going to energize with a little bit of caffeine, and I went for the uniquely exotic double espresso, so I'm not earning too many points for crazy and out there, but Dean has gotten whatever this pumpkin swirl kuru was, and we're going to give you a verdict on it very, very shortly. Was it worth it?
Now, British viewers out there will understand this. It's like mashed up custard creams. It's got a really weird taste, but it's good, I dig it. But it's like mashed up custard creams with a little bit of hint of pumpkin. So yeah, it's interesting.
So this isn't going to be something totally unique to this mall, but it is quintessentially Japan, and that's basically, if you're a foreigner and you come to Japan, or you're Japanese, I guess for that matter, a shop that has Western sizes is called Uniqlo. It's really popular all over the place, and it has great value for the clothes that you get and kind of the quality that you can get them at. So we're going to go there first, show you guys a little bit around there. It is really like a Japanese institution. Aside from SoftBank, I think it's one of the most successful companies in Japan, and for good reason. So when you think that 1,000 yen equates roughly to about $10, that's really good value for just your average shirt that's made half decent. A lot of the manufacturing has moved from China to Vietnam, and they're doing a great job over there in Vietnam. So you got the same deal here, 3,990. That's about 40 bucks for a pair of jeans. So this is a great selection that you can find, and you don't have to break the bank. All sizes, all sizes, shapes, and colors. There's a lot of selection here. And this isn't even one of their bigger stores. Okay, I stand corrected before people start going ballistic in the comments down below that it is in the US. They got a store at Times Square. They got about 45 stores in the US, but when you think, that's not that many given the size of the US. So it's on every street corner in Japan, but there you go. We have corrected this mistake. Don't kill me in the comments for it. So a quick tip while Dean is looking around here. If you're looking for business casual, this store is really, really good for that. Whether it's like these sweaters, I really like these for fall, or if you're looking for dress shirts, they have a huge supply to choose from. They're all really affordable. They're gonna have all the sizes that you want. Oh, even got a little bit of English going on here. So I know what you're thinking. A theater inside a mall is not entirely exceptional, and you're right, it isn't. But something uniquely Japanese that is really cool about going to the cinema is that, like nowhere else in the world, the Japanese, with their appreciation of animation, have so many different anime movies that you can check out while you're here in Japan. And if you're trying to learn the language, they can be a great way to practice your listening. Have I ever gone to one? No, but I should start soon and follow my own advice. So that's definitely something if you're in Japan and you just want a unique experience, no matter what your level is, check out a Japanese cinema and go to one of their animations. Like the one that's really popular, I should have gone to, had amazing, beautiful animation, and it was Your Name, and that was running in the theaters forever. So I regret not going to that. It's not a mistake I will make again. Next up, we're at Vanguard. So Vanguard is basically Japan's version of a novelty gag shop. So you're gonna find all the whoopee cushions and stuff that you might in North America, but there's a whole wider, more interesting variety that you can find here than I think you would find if you were in North America. So we're gonna take you in, show you all the extremes of humor that you find here in Japan. Let's check this out. So these are cool. This is basically piggy banks that you can get here. Japan uniquely has a 500 yen coin. And so they got all these different variations on how much you would save if you were to fill one. Like, look at that. Can you imagine if you were ever to fill this thing? How many coins? How long would it take you? Or you can just go for the classic choice, the monkey head. Ooh. What was it? What channel? They don't do videos anymore, but they made the poo hats. And they were a runaway success. No, Dean?
No?
As tempting as it is.
No, it's chocolate ice cream.
Ah, yes. Hot yoga, but have you heard of Iga yoga? So, Shimiken's best sex. This man's gonna tell you how to do it. If you didn't already know and you needed a little guidance, leave it to Shimiken. He's gonna help you figure it out. It's one of those unique moments in Japan when you just ask, why? Why, Japan? Why? And Japan answers back, why not? Why not indeed?
His name is Riku.
His name is Riku?
He's 18.
He's 18.
Blood type O. And it looks like he's in high school and he's a Sanensei in high school. There you go.
What do you think, Dean?
It's pretty hot. What do you think?
Gorgeous. I think this falls into the, what is it, Aoi? Yaoi. This is Yaoi. Just hanging out here in the gag shop. So we're not going to go into the store because we don't want to freak people out with a camera in a children's store, two fully grown dudes. We get the idea of Starvations. It's just a bunch of kids products, but it's fantastic English, where I think the idea is basically that a kid really wants something, and so that idea translates, but the word is so strong that they've kind of way overshot the purpose of what they were looking for originally. I wanted to show you guys some Japanese toys because there's a lot of like different variety here for that kind of thing. I think growing up in Japan, kids have an amazing selection of different things to play with, but first, before we went into the store, I wanted to show you a little like brilliant targeted marketing, where if you look at my eye level and then pan the camera down, look at where they put the TVs. That's a very like conscientious effort to put the TVs at the level of the children's eye height, so when they walk by, it's targeted to them particularly. I've seen kids standing in front of these TVs, and where the guy in the TV will salute, the kids will salute back. A little bit creepy how well they know their audience, but they're really sweet toys, so maybe the kids are just more easily able to harass their parents for what they want to get. get another one, but there's already like 6 of these on my bed right now, so there's no more space left for them, but I have a weak spot for Hello Kitty. Live in Japan for a couple of years and you will too. Ah, Molly Fantasy. Fun place to take your kids, but not usually the sort of imagery that is summoned when you hear these 2 words together if you were living in the West.
Okay.
Hello. So we thought to ourselves, what's coming to a Japanese mega mall without looking at some of the food? And that is something they absolutely have here, is this massive big supermarket that's attached to the whole thing. It's got a liquor store, it's got your grocery store, everything you would need for all your shopping desires of food and nomables. So we're gonna check that out next, show you guys some of the stuff they got there. One of my favorites is the extensive sake collection, so off we go. Remember to do what the sign says, and love the wine. This way, Dean, this way. We are now in the sake section, and it's great when you come to a store like this because you realize very quickly the massive variety, not only in different types that you can have to try, but also in price range. For example, we got something like right here, we're going down to like 550 yen, or we'll show you over here. You can, here, put the camera on it, Dean. Where you can go up to a big badass one like this where it's like 40 bucks, roughly. So whether you're buying for your whole clan or you just want to have a really, really nice evening alone, you're gonna find something, and you're gonna find something in your price range too. All different size, shapes, varieties. Also, like something I learned about is how much they cut the rice down when they distill it. There's a whole bunch of different methods to making sake. Maybe I should do a video on that one day. I'm a huge fan of whiskey, and they've got all your like imported stuff that you would expect to find here. You got Wild Turkey, you got Ballantine's, you've got Maker's Mark over here. All of this for like half price when you compare it to Canada, which is amazing. But then if you guys want a recommendation for something to try here, Nikka is a really, really good Japanese whiskey. And then one more, where is it? There's Nikka. It's called Hibiki. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to find it, but Hibiki is an excellent one to try as well. Nikka's good too. And of course, for relaxing times, make it Suntory times. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of different food that we'll show you. Come with me, Dean. That we'll show you over here. But in Japan, there's tons of uniquely Japanese vegetables. And some of them that I really, really enjoy, and you'll probably be able to find in the Asian market, were you back in North America or in the UK or whatever. So it's gonna be like my Japanese vegetable recommendation for you if you've never tried it. So, here it comes. All right, here it is, the thing you've all been waiting for, my #1 Japanese vegetable recommendation, and it is renkon. So you can see it's got this like really crazy kind of, I don't know, shape inside. Renkon you can cut into strips. You'll see this in a lot of different like Japanese stews and stuff, but it has the unique characteristic of being super crunchy once you fry it up. So you just do thin slices, fry it up a little bit of sauce, soy sauce, a little bit of salt. Actually, you don't even need the salt, the soy sauce is enough. And this is super tasty. It's like a really healthy version of crunchy potato chips or something. I guess that would be a rough comparison. But it goes into salads and it goes into a whole bunch of stuff. And you're eating it more for the texture than for anything else. But if you want to start at something not so advanced, but still a little bit unique and you've never tried before, highly recommend renkon. And it's super cheap too. You can see it's like 78 yen for 100 grams. There you go. Konnyaku, potato, devil's tongue, voodoo lily, snake palm, or elephant yam. This is something we always see in the Japanese lunches at schools, and for the longest time I thought that it was actually seafood, but in actual fact it's It's like, what is it? It's a vegetable. It's a vegetable. I thought it was squid or something, but yeah, it's super, super healthy, and you see it mixed into a bunch of different kyushoku, Japanese school lunches. And it's got a really, really interesting texture, and it's super, super healthy. I think it's, correct me if I'm wrong, people down in the comments, but it's some kind of seaweed that they've basically emulsified, and then they turn it into a jelly. Super healthy, uniquely Japanese. Welcome to the end of the video and my huge head for how we've had to record this in the car. That was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will tune in for other videos in the future. And I was gonna say, if there's any kind of particular store or location that you want to see a tour of, you should let me know in the comments down below, because I'll use that as inspiration for the following video that I make, or one that I will make in the coming months, years, and centuries to come. That's all for now. Dean and I are gonna head back home. I'm gonna go and try for a 30K run because I'm training for that marathon in end of October. This was fun. This was good. But that's it for now. Peace. Catch you in the next one.